Welcome to another exciting edition of the Weekly Nerd, everybody. Yes, this is episode 2 of the new format. I'm happy you guys are enjoying it so far. The reason why I had this makeup on will be relevant later. Later on in the episode. But today we are going to be discussing a number of topics, such as Thor Ragnarok, to my movie recommendations, and maybe even something that will make you nerd out in the process. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. This last week, I went to go see Thor Ragnarok with my youth pastor and my brother. And honestly, I nerded out. It was one of the best movies of the summer. I understand now the reviews. And without giving any spoilers away, it is one of the best tie-in movies, I would have to say, to go towards Infinity War. It really does tie up loose ends on what happened on the way to during Civil War and Ragnarok. And it had a good deal amount of comedy. I loved it. I personally would recommend it, but that's not going to be my movie recommendation for this week. That'll come later on. I want to know your guys' thoughts on the movie. Is this a good movie? Do you guys like Thor Ragnarok? Is it one of the best movies of the summer? You let me know in the comments down below. Because, honestly, guys, if I had one word to describe this movie, it definitely is not. It's definitely not Green Lantern. But overall, I do think it is worth a watch. It is a great movie. And yeah, give it a try. This past week, the BBC, well, as most of you know, the Doctor is, she got something new. I say she, because not only is the Doctor getting a sex change, but she getting some new outfit. Bam! Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that outfit. And I like it. A lot of people are, thinking it's I think it was Steve Zaragoza over at The Nerdist that said, it gives off a little bit of a hipstery vibe, but I don't see how it gives off a history vibe. Honestly, this is a unique look, and it's for a unique Doctor, I should say. And I like the way the boots are. It reminds me a lot of Matt Smith's boots that he wore, those nice loafers. Which, if you guys know where to get some, I've been looking for some. So let me know in the comments down below if you know where to get some, I'll wear those things around. Backing them. Okay. But I like this. I like the look. I like the look of this new Doctor. I love her look. I know I keep saying look a lot, but I like the costume. Sue me. Don't really sue me. I don't have medical bills. But all in all, I think this Doctor's outfit's gonna be fun. A more fun-looking Doctor look. And it still begs the question: is she gonna have a sonic screwdriver, or is she gonna be one of those that didn't need one? Let me know in the comments. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about her costume. I'll put it up again just in case if you guys don't like it, or if it's still up. Bam, it's right there. What do you guys think? DC Animated Features did just announce that, I think it's Animated Studios though, did announce that they were doing Batman: A Gotham by Gaslight. That's right. A DC Comics Elseworld story that featured Batman not going up against the likes of, like, you know, the Joker, Two-Face. No. Going up against the likes of a real-life serial killer, Jack the Ripper. Now, this was a... When I seen the trailer for this movie, I nerded out because, yes, they have Selena Kyle. And I think she's a main love interest. But it's also hinted at that she might be a cat burglar. Cat burglar, I see what they did there. But also, I like this movie because it's about time they start going towards some more towards their Elseworld stories. I'm waiting for them to do Kingdom Come. Why not? And this movie opens up a whole lot more doors now. Because if they can pull off this Elseworld story and do good, what else Elseworld stories can they do? Could they do maybe, I don't know, Infinite Crisis? Or maybe even the Amalgam Universe? Yeah, and in case you guys don't know what the Amalgam Universe is, that's when they put Marvel and DC superheroes and villains and clashed them, mixed them together, and they made completely different heroes, which got their own universe later on. But I'll get into that a lot more later on. Today I'm talking about Gotham by Gaslight because it excites me, because, like I said before, it does open more doors towards Elseworld stories. So, do it. Take DC. This is me talking directly to DC. Take Gotham by Gaslight as your ticket to open up the doors to the Elseworld and bring us like something like Kingdom Come. Because that is one of my favorite Justice League comics, is Kingdom Come. So, yeah. Gotham by Gaslight. Well, guys, we're at that point of the show where I give you my movie recommendations. And hence the reason why I have the makeup on. I am going to be recommending Batman Beyond, The Return of the Joker. I believe this was filmed in, 2005. So that's neat. The reason why I recommend that movie so highly, for so much that this actually makes my movie recommendations list, is because not only is it the movie that any Batman fan will say, hey, you want to know what my favorite movie is? My favorite Batman movie is? It's gonna be Return of the Joker. Now, in case you guys don't know what this was, it was a movie that basically continued the Batman Beyond TV series into a movie form. But we didn't, because we didn't get a proper send off from the actual TV series. It never really had a series finale. Unless you count that one episode of Justice League Unlimited, which I count it as a way of wrapping things up, but not really. But I enjoyed this movie because the way this movie goes is it actually answers the question. We've seen Bane, we've seen the Riddler, we've seen Mr. Freeze, we've seen the Penguin. What happened to the Joker? Well, in this animated movie, we find out that... Spoiler warning. Spoiler. Oh, wait. Wait for a second. Okay. Now, in this movie, it is revealed that actually the Joker is dead. What? John! That just ruined the movie! Wait, you said it's called The Return of the Joker. How was the Joker dead? I'm gonna get into that. Basically, it is this whole thing where the Joker implants a microchip into Tim Drake. Long story short, Tim Drake, Joker. Joker, Tim Drake. Short enough for you? There you go. So, yeah. Well, that's about wraps it up for this week, you guys. And for today's Your Thoughts, I want to know, what are your thoughts on it? If you've seen Thor Ragnarok, what are your thoughts on it? Would you like the Doctor's new look? And most of all, do you think DC should open more doors, should go into the Elseworld? And what Elseworld story should they turn into an animated feature next? So guys, yeah, that wraps it up. I'm Jonathan Thompson, and this has been your Weekly Nerd.